Oh shit, man. Okay.
Hey now, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Episode 155 Uncensored Minds is here. I hope everyone has had an amazing weekend. Make sure to like and share the video, hit the thumbs up button, the live bell notification, and make sure if you are not a member, go grab the memberships. I don't know what y'all waiting for, but we are about to get into the entertainment spin, followed by the live main. I'm sorry, followed by the main event, not live, but followed by the main event at 9 p.m. S Gang, what's up? I hope that you guys are in the building. It will be the erotic zone tonight. Make sure to say something in the chat so that we know who all is here. You are now tuned in to the world's greatest conversation. Oh, shout out to my Eagles. Fellas, where you at?
What the fuck?
Yup, right to it. Right to it. Shout out to my Eagles. Fellas, where you at? Oh,
I
okay.
can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't, man. What's up,
What's
people? Make sure
up?
y'all
What's
like and
up?
share the video as y'all come on. Say something in the chat so we can see who's all rocking. How y'all doing besides the game and besides Nell wearing that green over there? How's everybody doing?
I'm
Nell, you ain't
good.
got no
I'm
words.
great.
Nell, they got no words.
My throat is a little parched, from all the hollering and screaming, but other than that, I'm Gucci. What's up,
I,
Nell? Fix that face.
I said
Look at
enough.
Nell.
I
He ain't
said
got no words.
I said enough on Wednesday. I'm gonna just keep quiet.
I can't. All right, people. I do want to give a rest in peace to Matthew Perry of Friends because I got put on the Friends lately because at that time, we were still watching Martin and it was like a black white thing. But some girls did put me on the Friends and Matthew Perry was, a good actor. He also played in another movie that I love with Salma Hayek because I love Salma. Y'all don't know that, but I do love Salma. So, rest in peace to that boy. I do want to get the details in this story because they say he somehow drowned in a jacuzzi, and we know he's had a battle with substance abuse, but that was supposed to be cleaned up, and he was supposed to be, on a better path as of lately. So I'm waiting to get the details on that story.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
people. What's cracking? It's a lot to get into, man.
facts.
Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up underneath the video. This is the entertainment spin. No, say it ain't so.
It ain't so. It ain't so. It is so. I'll be remiss if I didn't let what I mean my enthusiasm flow over. As y'all know, I'm a big Dallas Cowboys fan, and my Cowboys is in the city of Philadelphia this evening to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. In a hard fought battle, the Philadelphia Eagles came out on top. Shout outs to them, the green team, as T affectionately call them. Ish calls them, her team, and I just call them the winners tonight. Shout outs to the Eagles for getting to the first team actually to be 8-1 going into a bye season. I mean, their bye week. Resting up for another tough matchup when they come out of the bye with the Kansas City Chiefs. I will say this: the game was very entertaining, and it went
Great
down.
game, great game, great game.
It went down to the wire, which you want to see games like that, especially against divisional rivals and against teams that are hate each other. So shout outs to again the Philadelphia Eagles and all of its Eagles fan base. One thing I will say about y'all ride with y'all team regardless of anything, and I appreciate that. So if what I mean, I have to wear. I had a bet with somebody else. This is not the bet with Ish. Unfortunately, we didn't have an opportunity to get it lined up, but I'm sure she's going to be happy with this bet that I actually have to perform all week, which is I have to wear Eagles jersey every day or some type of Eagles paraphernalia every day from today all the way up until next Sunday. So again, you'll see me on Wednesday with something Eagles on. You'll see me again on Thursday night with something Eagles on, and then next Sunday I get the rest. So shout outs to everybody out there, but unfortunately I lost.
Sometimes you win some, you lose some, man. As in, this next topic. What's going on with Will Smith, his wifey? What's crack?
Yeah, man, I think it's a little crazy.
You think it's a little crazy?
Yeah. And what we talking about is Joe Johnson, formerly
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith. Sorry. Joe Johnson is a good brother as well, but Joe Smith, formerly of the NBA, who played on several different teams, and one of those teams as being the Philadelphia 76ers here in Philly, is now retired. But his wife didn't hang it up. She didn't hang up her boots, her stripper boots, and she actually, went back into the field in a sense. And he found her OnlyFans account from homies. Told him, "Yo, your wife is definitely OnlyFans out here, and she got it popping." And he confronted her, and he was very, very, very upset with the findings.
I got mad details in this story, so we can get into it. But first, I'll play the first initial video that kicked off all this hoopla.
You're gonna sit here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, the disrespect that comes with it, that you could even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Tease. I'm telling you, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
Recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad when you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no solution.
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
Thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again.
Beforehand,
but
unfortunately,
that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't. I had to do something.
It hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off.
All right, people. Do y'all need the details first, or y'all want to give y'all thoughts?
Yes, details.
All right. First and foremost, I want to say she is 52 years old, and I think she looks great for 52, first and foremost. So she is 52 years old. She's all they have no kids together. She has no kids. She's had this OnlyFans account for a year. She said they started going through financial troubles after COVID, is like a lot of other people. So the biggest thing that we missed before was she wasn't a stripper. She's actually a super huge porn star. She's actually a super huge porn star. So she was a porn star who was hugely successful before she married him, where she really like lived overseas, and she came back to the States to be with him. Okay, so Joe made about 60 million in the NBA, but he was also traded a lot, and where they say he lost the majority of his money was buying these extreme homes and then having to move and then taking a hit every time they lost. I mean, every time they moved. So that's the majority of it. They've been together for 13 years, married for 5. And she started out as his personal. First of all, you don't marry a personal assistant who was a former porn star. But to each his own, do it. If that's the choice you want to make, you got to kind of bite the bullet. Now, what is your thoughts, people?
Well, for me, for better, for poor. I mean, for richer, for poor, better or worse, it doesn't matter. You have a vow. Tell your husband. If he wasn't making no solutions, if he wasn't making no solutions, right? And you stand on your decision because he wasn't making no solutions, then it should have been cool for you to be like, listen, you're not listening to me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it happen. I got my OnlyFans popping. I got my other shit popping. You ain't doing nothing. So here it is. You should be able to stand on it. Why didn't he know about it? Why didn't he know about it?
Can I ask where in the vows it says I'm supposed to tell you everything?
No, but I mean, in the vows, is you should be respecting of your husband. That's just common courtesy to say, hey, listen, you're not listening to me. We have issues, financial, maybe communicative, whatever. I'm doing what I need to do. I got that OnlyFans popping, my nigga, and I'm going to stand on that. He shouldn't have he shouldn't have to hear it from his friend, is what I'm saying.
Is it also a choice for him to not listen to her as she's giving these grievances to him? So it's his choice not to listen to her and not to move in action, as well as it's her choice to say, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do since you're not listening to me.
Facts. I get it. You're right. He probably wasn't listening to her, obviously, if she had to resort to those things. But my thing is, that's even more reason. You're not listening to me. I don't need to hide anything. I'm going to be upfront. I'm not going to be equally. No, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to be equally tit for tat. You're not listening to me, so I'm not going to tell you how I'm moving out here in these streets. That's just craziness.
I hear you, and I'll stand with you on the moral clause, but I wish I could throw the red flag at your head right now because no, how many times have they said I don't like to ask you shit, and then if I do ask you one time and you say no, I'm never asking you again. Have all the women, including Ish, said that?
He said that, but you know what? As a man, I'm actually going to take the side of Ish in this, because I think there is still, regardless of if she had the if she said that she did what she did for whatever, for better or for, I mean, hold up. She did what she did because she said she repeatedly kept saying things to him. It's still at that moment when you decided to move forward with this and you now have this thing going, you still have to tell him, like, because him finding out on the outside is wrong. And I think that was the whole thing of it. Like, I had to find out from somebody else other than you. And
right, but I need y'all to show me where I have to tell you.
It's called respect.
It's just
right.
It is.
Everybody doesn't have the same.
There's no
everybody, right? But everybody doesn't. Everybody doesn't have the same level of respect. And where is the respect when I'm coming to you and talking to you and telling you that I'm having these issues?
Right, but that's
right. Why marriage fail nowadays, because that very thing right there, you don't have to have respect. Yes, you do.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that y'all can't throw out respect, but he's not respecting her because he's not fucking listening.
All right.
Okay, but the two wrongs don't make a right. So then you stand on you what you supposed to be doing.
If that's her background, right?
Right.
She couldn't be behind the scenes and producing it. She had to be on the camera doing it. So it's other ways to get in the bag. Like, let's get it. Let's clarify some things here. Yes, if you went to your husband and said, or
we can stay right there now. We can stay right there now because she said I created 4 or 5 other businesses, one which he actually worked for me, and it wasn't getting a job done, so I had to bust a move.
And you know what that did for her? That made her feel like she was inferior,
right.
And that made her feel like he was less than a person and less than a man, that I can now go out here and I can do whatever I want. I don't got to tell you nothing.
Is that not ego?
But if you feel like that you don't have to have respect for your husband, your mate, or your whatever you want to call each other, then you should move on.
But respect runs both ways. Y'all want to throw a train at her for not being respectful, but he's not being respectful too.
All right, so how about this? The ultimate level of disrespect is now her going on this social media tour and blasting him and telling his inabilities. Who had to know that man worked for you? You didn't have to emasculate that man by doing that. That's still your husband. That is somebody you took vows with. So at the end of the day, the respect is, okay, you did what you had to do to make the ends meet for the home. I got it. But now when you go on this media blitz, now disrespecting me and telling everybody the business of our home, now it's become disrespectful.
Right. I'll stand with y'all on that side of this promo run. This promo run is insane. But also, this promo run is bringing more eyes to her and lifting her bag as well. Yeah. So, once again, nigga, I told you, you didn't listen to me. You didn't give a fuck about my grievances. Now you take away your spot of claiming the shit that y'all saying right now. Some of that gets taken away when you don't listen to me.
Right, but if she had said, listen, I'm about to do OnlyFans, maybe he would have been like, oh, this shit is serious, and maybe would have given them an opportunity to maybe do something so that she doesn't have to do that. And I do get what you're saying, T, in regards to the respect having to go hand in hand and having to go both ways, and maybe him not listening, but that stayed within their home. That was something that they could have hashed out. She put it on social media, smirking and everything, like, this is my choice, my body, my this and my that. Not like as if you are not in a union with this man. Like that crossed several thresholds.
I agree with y'all on the promo run. All I'm saying is, yes, she could have had a conversation with him, but she also has had several conversations with him.
But doesn't
wait a minute now. They always say every single time, I'm not going to keep telling you. I'm not going to keep asking you. They say this shit every episode. Now, when it's on y'all,
that's true.
Now y'all don't want to stand behind it.
That's true.
On that shit.
That's
Gangster,
true.
just say it.
That's true. But how she's moving now lets me know how she moved prior to this. And her disrespect now lets me know that the communication that she had with him wasn't respectful or wasn't conducive of her trying to get, yo, babe, we in a bad look right now. We're in a bad situation. I'm trying to save us. I'm trying to keep us above water. Let's figure this path out. This is the path I am going on, or I am going to do, or I'm thinking about doing. You can tell that wasn't that. You can tell that she had no respect, and he didn't take that serious because she probably wasn't coming to him in an informational way. She was coming at him in a disrespectful way. And you don't listen. People don't listen when you come at them that way, regardless of whatever your message is.
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you on that now. I'll agree with you on that. And that probably was the case. But you know what else was the case? You married a porn star.
Okay. Okay.
And that's something that
you married a man who you knew's career wasn't going to have a forever longevity, right? Because the career of an athlete is really, honestly, depending on how good you are, anywhere from 3 to 5, and if you're an exceptional athlete, 10, maybe 15, 20. If you can live past your means, past your, whatever your abilities. But for her to allow him to find out from a secondary source other than her is wild. And the way she is going about it is even wilder, because she's been on multiple.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Multiple podcasts. She's done she's done a lot of flirting on all these podcasts, and she's still married to this man. So she's making him look bad, regardless of, all right, baby, I did this.
I'm not disagreeing with. I told you I'm not disagreeing with the promo run, but you can't say we can't say flirting. She a porn star. Do you know how porn stars act? They're flirty. Okay. So this is who I was when you met me, nigga. So
then say I'm out of retirement. See, this is what I don't like. I don't like the upfront stuff. Like, I don't like I'm moving. You still in a marriage, so you moving. Stand on what you doing, sis. I'm out of retirement.
Showing that she's standing
right, but he was smacked in the face with it. Stand on your gangster. You getting your OnlyFans. You coming out of retirement because he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. Then you should feel, if that's what it's about, then you should feel confident enough to stand on the decisions that you got to make to feed your family. And that's what I have a problem with.
She stood on it. She said
she stood on it by blindsiding him. He wouldn't have found out if his friend didn't say nothing.
It wasn't for him to find out.
Oh, it was.
I already told you already. You was not listening to me, my nigga.
But just be a gangster about it. I'm out of retirement. I got an OnlyFans popping. You ain't listening to me. I keep beating you over the head with the same argument. So I'm gonna tell you before you hear from anybody else.
Wait a minute. So is this because it's OnlyFans? If this was McDonald's, would y'all be saying she had to tell him that she had McDonald's?
Nigga, look. If my lady open on OnlyFans, I have a problem with it. I don't give a fuck about how much the bag.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care about how
it's because of where she is.
Yes,
but
that's still his wife.
And it was his wife when he married her. He knew she was a porn star.
Okay, but when he married her when she was a porn star, he still was in the NBA making some money, or still had some money to facilitate a lifestyle that she was comfortable with. And now that she's not, and now that the money ain't there, now she got to go out and feel like she can demean him and play with his name. That's
no. Do I not say all the time? Watch what people are with you for.
Absolutely.
But can I say this real quick? We've seen this unfold in a way where the wife actually told the husband. Remember Willie from Day 26?
All right.
They was having financial issues, and his wife said, let it be known that she was going to go back to stripping. She was a stripper as well.
This is not a choice. These are choices. These are choices.
You take vows. That's not a choice. That's for better for worse.
These are choices. These are choices. Nobody, I don't care if you're married, boyfriend, girlfriend, nobody tells their person every single thing of their fucking life. Let's cut the fucking cap. It's not true.
Yeah, but I do agree with you there. You're absolutely right. Everybody doesn't tell every single thing, but those sort of things, anything that your husband can hear from the outside, especially being where he is and the type of individual that he is, like you shouldn't allow shit like that to go down and happen that way.
I'm not disagreeing that point, Ish. What I'm saying is it's her choice whether I want to tell you or not.
It's her choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
It's her choice.
It is her choice. Everything is a choice that we all have to make. We all have a right to, the choices that we make. But at the end of the day, her calling herself a wife, it just doesn't lend itself well to that, because there's still honor and respect that comes along with that, and loyalty. And the loyalty.
Wait, whoa. No, do we not know wives and husbands that are not respectful and not loyal?
For sure, absolutely.
Does that make them not a partner now?
It does not make you a partner, but at the end of the day, call yourself my wife or my husband if we can't be loyal to each other. Check this out. His thing wasn't, I'm glad you went out here and got the bag. I just didn't know it. You didn't tell me.
Right.
And that was his thing. He didn't say to her, yo, I'm condemning you for going out here and making money and doing something that's going to benefit us. I don't got a problem with it. He just said, I wish you told me instead of me finding out like that.
He actually did say, no, that's not the way.
It's not, but and he's right as her husband to say he has his feelings too, right? He has his feelings too. Like, I don't want to see my wife. I don't give a fuck how bad in a ditch.
Listen to me when I come to you and talk, nigga. No, if you don't want to see me on OnlyFans when I come to you and talk, listen to me. That's all.
OnlyFans really just came about 1.5 years, 2 years ago.
He's only had it for a year.
All right. So at the end of the day, the respect has not been there for a long time ago.
Right, because she's been telling him for years that we fucked up.
All right. So I see a lot of people saying, Shane, hold up. Like, we like to use these words, feel safe, and we like to use these words, wasn't whatever. If you didn't feel safe, you know what you could have did? Packed your duffel bag up, sweetie, and got the fuck about your business.
This is what I'm saying.
So please stop using those excuses of we didn't feel safe, he didn't protect me, he didn't do everything like that. Then you know what you could have did? Because you was tough enough to go in there and bust your shit open on OnlyFans, right? But you wasn't strong enough to leave. So let's cut the bullshit.
No, she never.
No, we can't now. Let's cut the bullshit. He didn't provide a safe place for me. I went and did unsafe shit with my body.
Why is it unsafe? She's doing it in her crib. She's not fucking niggas.
Okay, so how many, bro? Is unsafe in the crib because that nigga could have killed her when he found out. Honestly, no. Do we see people go off the deep? Hold up. Do we not see people go off the? Do we not see people go off the deep end?
So now you proving the point of the ladies of that's why she didn't feel safe. Did it?
So she didn't feel safe. Hold up. But she stayed all this time. If you wasn't happy, shorty, go.
No,
that's what y'all always say.
Hold on, no, that's what I'm about to say. She still never said I want to leave the nigga. I still want to be with him. She still never said that. She just said it. She just said it right now.
I don't want to leave you, but I want to keep disrespecting you by telling everybody your inabilities as a husband.
No,
you don't want to leave, but you want to tell the world and a million other men out there that's looking at me on these OnlyFans and these other podcasters that you ain't doing your job as a man, or I don't respect you as a man, but I still want to stay with you. Make sense.
We got to move on.
Make it make sense.
We got to move on. But I do want to say that's what happens when you don't listen.
It's cool because I got Joe
That's
Smith.
What happens when you don't listen.
Cool. It's cool. I got Joe Smith on the next episode to allow him to tell his side of the story. So
that's what happens when you don't listen. Just fucking listen. When your partner is coming to you and constantly telling you something, it's your job, it's your respect, it's your loyalty. All these things play a part in that too. So fucking listen.
All right. So I people's comments and people are saying, well, he stopped listening to her. Who said he stopped? Who's to say that? Hold up. So take. Hold up. We know how women are, right?
Right.
A woman can tell us she want to do something, but never acts on it. Or I'm thinking about doing that. Just because you tell me you think about doing it, don't mean you doing it. So if you do it, now that you my wife, come tell me, babe, I started an OnlyFans account. That way I know about it. Somebody come and say something to me. I got it. I know about it.
Right.
No.
And I didn't, and I have to live with the fact that I might not have done anything to stop her from doing it, but I know about it.
I know about it. That's all. The respect is right there. Like if you saying you respect him, you saying that he's your husband, you saying you ain't got to check in. It ain't a check in. Just say, yo, I know I said I was going. I know whatever. I did an OnlyFans account.
I got equivalents. I got equivalents for this. So this is the same manner where a girl is saying, we got a baby now. You need to do something. We got bills. And the nigga go outside and hustle. He don't always tell his girl he outside hustling. He just go outside and he do what he got to do. He's putting his family at risk. He could go to jail. He could get killed. Is he respecting her or is he doing what he got to do?
You know why he not respecting her? Because the moment he go out there and hustle, he now putting her and that baby in danger. Because now somebody like crib up. So it's now up to me to say, babe, check it out. I know I told you. I know you told me we had to get it. I'm hustling again. So you know what? I need you to stay at your mom's. I need you to be over here. Or I need you to be a little bit more vigilant when you out and about. Because I'm out here getting to it to put some food on our table. And that's respect.
What I'm saying
is respect.
At that point,
respect.
What I'm saying is at that point, if you're not listening, you can throw respect, loyalty, all these things can be thrown out the fucking window because you're not fucking listening. I'm not going to keep something to you and telling you the same shit. You're not listening, it's on you.
But at what do we gauge listening? Like she could have said, this ain't what it's. He could have been behind the scenes trying to get funding or trying to do something, trying to gather up some NBA players and do a podcast. Do a basketball camp. Who knows?
No. How long ago was COVID?
2 days ago. I just
she's had an OnlyFans for a year. Okay. COVID's been at least a couple years removed. They've been in financial struggles for years. This it's not just an overnight thing. This is I've been telling you for months and years, nigga. You're not listening. That's what this is. You're not listening.
And that's all well and good. You know what? I think the moral of the story is get somebody that's going to hold it down with you through your thick and your thin. And somebody
I'm paying down there. How am I not holding you down?
But you're not holding me down in the sense that my nigga gotta come tell me that my wife is busting it open.
Holding me down ain't just a bag. Holding me down ain't just a bag. And you said that before. You said everything ain't always about money. And that's facts. Because at the end of the day, the moment she went on there and she said that information that we did not need to know, he used to work for me. She emasculated that man and made that man like a little fucking boy. And now everybody is not going to have no respect for him the same way she's not showing no respect to him at all. So yes, you could have went on here and did what you needed to do to keep the lights on in this house. But the moment you went on here and you told the world our business, let's me know that we ain't rocking on the same page. It's you against me.
We was never rocking because you started listening. I don't know why y'all keep skating past this point.
Bye-bye. Then bye. Go with your OnlyFans. Go get your own crib. So bye-bye.
This is my crib now. I'm paying the bills here. You had just
crib. Ain't your crib. All right, then you know what? Divorce me, and I'm gonna have your OnlyFans money. Then leave me and divorce me so I can have. You know why she don't want to leave? She don't want him to get half her OnlyFans money. She's being so.
Let's move on, man. I can't. Something happened with Fat Boy SSE, who I don't really follow him like that, but I did see him on that couples retreat on Aisha. But
another example.
He was having an altercation with his wife. I did see some rumors or allegations that it was in the makings of leaving him for another nigga. But in this clip, they're in like a some kind of store or whatever, some kind of business, and he's trying to get his keys from her, and she's not giving him the keys. And then this happens.
You touch me again, my nigga, you're going to jail, bro.
What are you talking about?
Bitch, you're going to jail.
What you talking about?
We're done. We're over this shit.
What you talking about?
We're done. You could go.
Hey, give me the key, bro. Give me my mother key, bro. Give me my mother key, bro. You weirdo.
I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not giving you nothing.
You have somebody come get it from you?
Yeah.
Bro, stop playing with me, bro.
Yes, I do.
Bro, you say you really think you like that, bro? Like, for real. Give me the key, bro.
You have to take me to the bitch house.
Like, give me the key.
You start fucking up. You're weird, bro. Guys, I don't want the cops to come. Guys, it's a cops. Bro, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. He needs to get my phone, bro. You're weird. If you don't...
Fuck out of here.
That's fine.
Stop playing with me.
I'll go buy me a new one.
Suck my dick.
Literally.
My mother key, bro.
Well, from what I heard, she was doing, I forget the artist's name, but she was supposed to be doing a video, a music video with a dude, and that's where the argument I heard stem from. That's the statement that she made.
Right, it was a rapper from the Bay. It was a rapper from the Bay.
It was a rapper from the Bay. And they could have been entangling. I don't know. That could be the deeper issue and the root of why he was so furious and so upset. The problem that I have with this is that in his interviews, he references like being just like Blueface and trying to justify his actions. I think as a man, even when shit gets heated, you should be able to kind of remove yourself from any physical interaction with the person that you're arguing with. Arguing is one thing, putting your hands and all of that and pushing and all of that, it gets kind of crazy. So, I feel like he should have just removed himself. I think she kind of slipped. I think he kind of pushed her down, and then she slipped on the chair, I think.
No, he flipped her.
Oh, he flipped her. I thought he just pushed her, and then she kind of slipped and fell. Okay.
If y'all remember a movie like Dead Presidents, right, where Lawrence Tate is beefing with his baby mom or whatever, and in this one scene, she runs down on him, and then he chokes her, and he tells her, "Don't run down on me like that. Like, what's wrong with you?" That's what happened here. Like, she ran down on him, and he flipped her. Is he wrong? Yeah, he's fucking wrong. But you know what could have avoided all this? I asked you to give me something that's mine. Just give it to me. Just give it to me.
Yeah, she was antagonizing him.
Right.
That was a pure case of pure antagonizing, being antagonistic, and a lot of these things that a lot of these issues that we go through, a lot of these arguments, a lot of these debates, a lot of these whatever can be avoided by just letting the person go. Like, that whole situation could have just been avoided. If you gave that man his keys, he could have left.
Right.
Avoided a whole situation. Avoid your feelings being hurt. Avoid being hit. Avoid being disrespected. Avoid any kind of drama. Could just have been, all right, you got it. And that's something that we have to learn as individuals. Instead of egging on the situation, instead of being antagonizing, we should just be like, you know what? Go ahead, you got it. Because the moment then you go on this media tour, as she is now doing, she's now playing the victim.
Right.
And again, this is another sign of disrespect on both parts.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because one, you're being disrespectful about going live and just airing out a whole bunch of family things. And then two, just this whole scene is just crazy. It's toxic and crazy.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
When you have one choice, you have actually one opportunity to do it right the first time, and that's just like, all right, go ahead, you got it. Save face, save the disrespect, the argument, let that person cool off, you cool off, and then you come back with cooler heads prevail. And that's something that we all need to learn, me included. You know what I mean? And the moment we understand that is the moment we can start diffusing these situations, because that right there was a situation that you got that person's property. Just give it to them, let them go.
Mm-hmm.
They ask you for something and they saying, just give me, I can get out and we can avoid all of this. And you can say whatever you want to say afterwards, but whatever. And that's how we start to heal. And that's how we start to, do things from a mature perspective.
Now your phone broke. Now I'm an abuser. all because all you had to do is give me my shit.
And the crazy thing is about it, you know who suffers in this situation?
The kids.
They got kids together. So now mommy and daddy is beefing. Mommy moved out, or daddy moved out. Mommy and daddy ain't together like I'm used to seeing them. I got to go across the city to be with my dad. I can't see mom and dad together. It's just unnecessary drama that we can avoid. Emotions and feelings and who right and who wrong. It don't matter.
Facts.
It don't matter.
Thanks. So they both are wrong. And the problem with this is that I was just having this debate with somebody on Facebook the other day, and they were saying that it's not normal, but it kind of is normal because it's a pattern of learned behavior. It's a pattern of what you see is what you do. So when we grow up and where we come from, this is like a normal thing. Like everybody has gotten it with their girl or boyfriend at some point in time where we come from. And it's not always an abuse or an assaultive kind of thing. It's just something that happens. It's a bad fucking thing. It's a toxic thing. But in our instances, it is normal. And the way to get out of that is to grow ourselves, emotional intelligence, and just remove yourself from those situations. And just give people their stuff so it don't go that far. Like all this can be avoided if you just stop being petty. Like the pettiness can turn deadly in like 2.5 seconds for no reason.
Facts.
Absolutely.
And those two those two actually have a history of just toxic behavior in their relationship. Like they've discussed that on couples therapy, and just social media stuff where they've had this friction for some time in their relationship. So it only gradually gets worse.
Right.
Sometimes.
All right, we only have time for one more of these topics. Do y'all want to do Saucy Santana and Akademiks, or y'all want to do Lauren London?
Saucy Santana and Lauren.
Go ahead, y'all got this because I don't got the info on this. So what happened?
So Saucy Santana is a artist, a rap artist, who is also a part of the LGBTQ community. He is a rapper who dresses up as a female, like he dresses up in female clothes, or he got his nails done, makeup, and things like that. DJ Akademiks is a blogger who speaks upon a number of different things within the culture. DJ Akademiks is notoriously known for going up against some of the bigger names in music, like the Meek Mills, the Little Babies, the Dirks. He also goes full force against women in hip hop, such as the City Girls, and he's disrespected those women countless of times, Lotto, and just a number of different women. This past instance here, DJ Akademiks was talking about Carisha and the City Girls, in disrespectful light, about Carisha has no talent. Carisha don't deserve this. She's just an accessory to Diddy, and only reason why her career is going anywhere and she's getting the things that she's getting is because of her relationship with Diddy and things like that. Saucy Santana is a very, very good friend of Carisha, who is one half of the City Girls. She's Young Miami. If you don't know who she is by her government name, Saucy Santana actually went on and was like, "Yo, bro, like keep my name out your mouth. 2, you're not gonna continue to keep coming on here and disrespecting somebody who is my friend. You know what I mean? Because I'm a man, she not. At the end of the day, I'll stand up to you. I'm not scared of you. I'll fight you anywhere you want. And he left off with, not only will I whoop your ass, but I will fuck you in your ass. And that is where some of the uproar has now come about, because other people are saying, okay, why is it acceptable for him to use homophobic terms and saying in a response back to someone who's not homophobic? But then DJ Akademiks goes on live the next day, because I feel like he's hearing the energy from everybody else and he wants to now play the victim. And he went on his live stream and he started to cry, because he's saying, I really want to get back at Saucy Santana, but I know that I will be canceled if I go full force, because he is a part of this LGBT community and they cancel people regardless. So that's more or less the gist of what's going on with between those two and those camps right there.
So I think Akademiks just didn't want to get his channel clear. That's all. He just didn't want to get his channel demonetized. So anytime you say something against the LGBTQ, A, B, C, D, elemental P, and all of that shit, they can come for you. And that would happen. And he's basically a millionaire off his channel. So that I think that was his only problem with what had happened. He didn't want to get his channel demonetized.
Yo, check this. Can I say?
This Uncensored Minds.
So that's exactly why I want to say that. Yo, Akademiks is a bitch. For one, because he goes on his platform and he disrespects women and calls them bitches. No talentless hoes. They ain't shit but just booty popping and ass shaking and and at the end of the day, these young ladies or these women that he's disrespecting are someone's mother, someone's child, and someone's friend. And you don't have the right as a man to disrespect a woman in that fashion, live and whatever you want to call it, right? Keep that same energy with that man, that gay man that you had with that woman. Because Queen Latifah came out and said, my man, you crying? You call bitches at the drop of a dime. But this real man that stood, or this man that you know is a man, stood up to you and told you what it is. You back down and start crying. Make it make sense.
Right.
And that's how I got with it. If
facts.
you want energy, have that energy across the board, regardless if you're going to get canceled or not. Right? If you stand on something, stand on it. If you're going to have that energy for that young lady, have that energy for that man right there. Canceling, who cares about being canceled if you believe in something?
Yep. Facts.
No, ladies and gentlemen, I know we can keep this all night long, but we were just preparing you for what's to come next. 9 o'clock, we got more great content, more great information, and just a plethora of fun and laughs on that show. Thank you for tuning in. The tape version of this Uncensored Minds is at you right now. We out of here.